Bet you thought I'd given up. Oh, Phoenix culprit. Ex Nihilo Malo comes, Michaelmas bonum. Hill rill, ones in company billeted, let's be proud of, breast high and bestride. Only for that, these will not breathe upon Norison, Irisian the Circhrist of the Sur Losness, Quarry, Silex, Humphrey, Nonswa, Ungi Gentin, Festines, Livia Noanswa, Vulcan cap is on him frowned, Audiurient, he would eavesdrip. Where it mouths at hands, where it din of bottles in the far ear, murk his veils are darkling. With lips she lippeth to him, all to time of thutch and thou on thou. She he hath ho, she ha to la, hail fluke. If he could badtwig her, impala bunt, he adheres, the sound waves are his buffeteers, they tromp him with the trompees, the wave of Rory, and the wave of Hushed, and the wave of Hawa showered, and the wave of never heed them horse, lug and sand listen ton mine. Lug loft, by the neighbourish tress, and petrified in it offsprung sabes and suckers, the moaning pipes could tell him to his feedback, the loudly one whose lobe we are devourers of, how but for his hold halibut, or her to her purder puff, the lilla lip one whose libe we drink at, how biff for her tiddy wink of windfall, how breed, our washer givers. They would not be holy spire on the town or the vestal flouting by the dock, nay, to make plain of owls, nor you nor an I, to play cash in novo nilibud by swamp light, nor a tool at all, a niddy hint of the convenience. He dug and dug out by the skill of his tilth for himself and all belonging to him, and he sweated his crew beneath his auspice for the living, and he earned his dread the dragon volant, and he made louse for us and delivered to us ball weevils amain, that mighty liberator, Unfru, Chicta, Uru, Wukru, and Begad he did, our ancestor, most worshipful, till he thought of a better one in his widower's house with a blush mantle upon him from ear's end to ear's end, and would again could whisper grasses wake him, and make again when the fiery bird disembers, and will again, and may again when the fiery bird disembers, and will again so be sooth by ender to his youngers shall be said, have you wines for my wedding, did you bring bride and bedding, will you whoop for my deadling is a wake? Uquid Baugum, Anna Muck and Adal, did you drink me dawn ale? Now be aisy good, Mr. Finnemore, sir, and take your law, sir, take a god and pension, and don't be walking abroad. Sure, you'd only lose yourself in Heliopolis now, the way your roads in the Cape Vlaster, and the winning there after cavalry, the Northumbrian, and the Fifth's Barrow, and the waddling raid, and the Bower Moor, and the wet your feet, maybe foggy's dew applauds. Meeting sick, go bankrupt, the cotterig's donkey with the shoe hanging, clacka-tacka-chacka, or slut snoring with the impure infant on a bench. 'Twould turn again life, for 'twould the weather's the man too, and part from Devlin his heart Nugent knew, or leave the clean tanglesome one lusher, the neighbour enfranchisable fields, but let your ghost have no grievance. You're better off, sir, where you are, prime signed in full of your dress, blood eagle waistcoat and all, remembering your shapes and sizes on the pillow of your baby curls under your sycamore by Keld water, where the Tories' clay will scare the varmints, and have all you want, pouch, gloves, flask, briquet, kerchief, ring and amborella, the whole treasure of the pyre in the land of souls, with Homin, Broin, Baroque, and Pol O'Lonan, and Nobukshin, Nosler, and Genghis Khan, and we will be coming here, the Omba players, to rake your gravel and bringing your presents, won't we, Fenians? Isn't your spittle we'll stint off you, as it druids, not shabby little imagettes, penny dirts, and doggy maize and buy and sooty stores, but offerings of the field, Meliadories, the doctor, Vaherty, the Madison man taught to gooden you, poppy paps, the passport out, and honey is the holiest thing ever was, hive comb and earwax, the food for glory. Mind you keep the pot, or your nectar cup may yield too light, and some goat's milk, sir, like basilicos, like maid, used to bring you your fame is spreading like basilico's ointment since the Finton Lallas pimped your overbought her, and there's a whole household beyond, the Bothians, and they call names after you. The men here always talking of you sitting on the pig's cheeks and the sacred roof tree over the bowels of memory, where every hollow holds a hallow, where pledge still the drengs and the salmon a house, and admiring your super shillelagh, where palms sweat on high in the mark of your monument. All the toith picks ever Iresians chewed on the chips, checked from the battery block if you bowed and solid and let down itself from the owner of the load that was paddy planters might pack a plenty when you were undone in every point of every lapse of goddesses you showed your labour lasses how you free and easy the game old gun. They do be saying, skull, what the planter for you, a spicer of them all begog, but he was the gog.